What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video. I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. You already know what I need you to do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all the content I will be dropping. Man, it's a beautiful Friday, almost afternoon, and I'm really excited to get into this video because it's just the truth. You feel me? So yeah, go ahead and like the video, man. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think when you know, let me know what you think, how you vibing with it, man. And again, like I say in all my videos, I appreciate every sub. I appreciate every comment. I appreciate all the interactions with Hold My Nuts podcast, because I'm not out here promoting this channel, man. I want this to be an organic channel. Like they say, I'd rather have 10 lions than 1,000 sheep, man. So I know if you rocking with this channel, if you tuning in this channel, I know you a lion, because you have been steered by the universe, by God, to gravitate towards the channel, man. So I appreciate that. So without further ado, man, let's get into this video. Semen retention allows you to be powerful. It allows you to discover your superpower. Semen retention will reveal your superpower, and I'm going to do my best to explain what I mean by that. So we all come to this journey for different reasons, right? I don't know what's going on in your life that brought you to come to semen retention, but there's something that steered you towards, like, man, just porn and chasing girls and focusing on all these vain things is not fulfilling, right? So if you were feeling like that and you gravitated towards these semen retention videos, it's because there's something more to you, and you know inside of you that there's something more to you. So what semen retention allows for you to do is to reveal what your superpower is. Because the one thing that semen retention is going to do for you is going to immediately start helping you with your discipline. Discipline is key to achieving anything. Motivation is good. It's like a Kickstarter. It's like gunpowder in a gun. It's going to shoot you out. It's going to get you going. It's going to get the momentum going. But the motivation will not sustain you. Discipline is what is going to sustain you. Discipline is what allows you to accomplish your short-term goals and your long-term goals. That's what semen retention teaches you. And the really cool thing about semen retention is that the discipline that you're learning on semen retention is controlling a very, 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 very powerful urge, the sexual desire. If left uncontrolled, it is a wild beast, and it will cause destruction in your life, right? So semen retention gets you into the frame of mind to start controlling this desire to be reckless with your sexual energy, okay? So once we get into practicing semen retention, and we're not out here just giving our life source away to worthless females, and we're not giving in to all the bullshit that society's throwing at us, and we're retaining, we start to become powerful. Because what happens is, once you start turning the girls away, once you start saying, you know what, I'm not gonna waste my time watching fucking porn. You gotta understand something when you're watching porn. I've never really been a big porn person, but you have to really understand, like, you're really watching two people go at it, and you're wasting your time that God has given you to do that. You'll never get that time back. So just think about how just sad that is. And so many people are doing it, both men and women. You understand what I'm saying? So once you start to practice semen retention, guys, the discipline is the first thing that's going to kick in. Day 1, day 2, day 10, whatever day you're on. You're starting to build those psychological connections to be disciplined in controlling something that is already very difficult to control. So when you start trying to control diet, when you start trying to control, tightening up your free time by studying or reading or whatever it is you need to do in order to improve yourself, these things are easier to do because you're already controlling the most powerful thing, which is the sexual desire. Semen retention will allow you to discover what is your superpower. What is your superpower? Some people might say your superpower is if you have a particular skill, that's your superpower. Maybe you are a great salesman. Maybe you are, great working with your hands. Maybe you're great at, cultivating relationships or bringing people together, or maybe you're great at, motivating people. Whatever it is, people look at these characteristics, these attributes that we all have to say that this is your superpower. This is how you become powerful, right? Or this is what makes you powerful. No, I beg to disagree. The superpower that you develop on semen retention is the full expression of who you are intrinsically, your total being, your true pure essence of who you are, your physiological, psychological, biological makeup, everything that is responsible for your being in essence is your superpower. The revelation of you to the world is your superpower. Now, here's how semen retention plays into that. When you develop the habit of controlling the sexual desire, and now you begin to better yourself, and now the women walking around with their breast out, with their nipples out, with the shorts jacked up, their butt, and they got lip injections, where they're starting to look like blow up dolls now. These women going crazy, right? So when you start rejecting that, it gets easier to reject, bad habits like not bettering yourself, not reading books, not working out, not networking, and taking that time to build and grow with other people in business and other things that you have going on. You start to not care about what people think, because you got to think, if you can turn away a beautiful woman because you already know, you can detect that she is not bringing you any value, if you cannot care about that because you building up this the life source inside of you, and you're starting to vibrate, you're starting to glow, right? You're going to be more comfortable revealing who you really are. The true power that you possess is who you are as a person. Look at your fingerprint. See my fingerprint? Look at your fingerprint. There has never been a person in history up until this point that has the same fingerprint as you. There will never be another person after your physical body expires that will ever have the same fingerprint as you. You are one unique individual. You can't be duplicated. When it comes to you, there is extreme scarcity. There will never be another you. The only way to truly discover who you are as a person fully is to immerse yourself in the practice of semen retention. It will reveal to you more readily who you are. The revelation of you to the world is your superpower. Because I'm going to tell you something. There are people who are attracted to the essence of you. There's girls that will only ever be highly, highly attracted to you above all else, because there's something about you that gravitates them to you. But you can't develop the full expression of that superpower, which is yourself, if you are constantly releasing the life source, because you won't have the energy, you won't have the mental clarity, you won't have the hormonal balance. You will not have these things that will help you truly embrace who you are. Semen retention is going to help you embrace who you are as a person, right? Once you really get into it and the energy starts to build up, that energy has to be put to work. You have to control it. That's where the discipline comes in. So when you're deep into the semen retention journey, but you've built up all those days because you've been retaining, those are all those days of discipline that you've been exercising. So that's going to help you. That's going to help you, give you what you need to resist the temptation of wasting your seed on worthless, low life individuals. The superpower is you, my boy. It's you. You are the superpower. The full expression of yourself to the world is your superpower. Because when you are fully yourself and you reveal that to the world, everything, every desire, every want, everything that you have, everything that you want to do in your life is going to be readily available to you, because the people that are attracted to you, whether male or female, when I say that, I mean just people in business that are going to be attracted to you, because you've revealed who you really are. So men will want to do business with you, women will want to do business with you, because they see who you really are. And you know, I can connect with that, right? The women are going to see who you really are. And like, you know what? That's what I'm looking for. No ambiguity. They're going to see like, man, he is the true, clear revelation of himself. I vibes with that. That's what you guys have to be aiming for. That's what semen retention is going to allow you to do. It's going to allow you to fully express yourself. It's going to allow you to fully express yourself and reveal yourself to the world. That's what I'm working towards. That's what you should be working towards. The full expression of yourself. People getting on semen retention for the wrong reasons. Female attraction. Fuck female attraction. Who gives a shit? That's coming regardless. The higher desire is becoming your best self. The only way to become your best self is to be able to slay the dragon of lust. A lot of y'all niggas trapped up because of lust. A lot of you in situations because of lust. A lot of you are not where you want to be because of lust, myself included. So think about all the things that you have accomplished in life. Think about that. And I know you guys have accomplished some great things, because if you clicked on this channel, if you gravitate towards this channel, I know that you've done something great in your life. I know that you've done something that other men have not been able to do, because only a person who has a moral compass would be seeking out how to detach themselves from sexual immorality, how to get better each and every day. Only a good man would do that. So because of that, I know that you have something inside of you that you've accomplished because of those good qualities. Now, this is what I want you to understand. Imagine if you were to cut all the other BS off, chasing the women, you know, stunting for the women, right? Doing all this extra stuff for the women. Imagine if you were able to cut that off, take that energy that you've put towards attracting them and pull it back into yourself. Become smarter, become more wise, get more paper as a result of those two things. You leveling up financially, mentally, spiritually, you leveling up. Now imagine what you're going to be able to accomplish. Imagine what you're going to be able to accomplish when you take all that energy back and you put it into yourself. Imagine what you're going to be able to accomplish. Now, think about all the things that you've already accomplished. I look at my life, I'm like, man, I've accomplished some really cool things. But that's with just releasing my seed. Imagine if I took half of that back, I have a lot more. I would be a lot more, right? But guess what? We can do this today. Every day is a step closer to the true revelation of yourself. Guys, everybody on this channel and every other Semen Retention channel, the world needs the true revelation of us to them. We have to reveal ourselves to the world, because dudes around here wasting their seed, just chasing every single girl. You think that's masculinity? You think having a lot of girls is masculinity? It's not. That's not masculinity, bro. That's what we were taught. The more girls you have, the more masculine you have, but it's really not, because in essence, you are a slave to the female. If you got 10, then you a slave to all 10 of them, because you desire what's between their legs more than you desire what your true goals and aspirations are. Because if you value what your true goals and aspirations were more than you value what was between the legs, right? You wouldn't have to have 10 girls. You would have 100 running after you. And then you would be picking and choosing which ones to spend your time with, and you would have better discretion of which ones are worthy of your pure essence. Give me a like. Give me a like. Come on, man. Give me a like, because I'm preaching to myself. We all in this together, man. We are all in this together, bro. The superpower is you. You are the superpower. But the only way to get the full expression of who you truly are, that's going to give you the confidence to be who you are, that's going to give you the charisma to be who you are, that's going to give you the power to be who you are, the boldness to be who you are. All those things mean the same thing. You're going to get that with semen retention, because of the testosterone. It's going to build up. The energy is going to build up. And once you learn how to control the sexual urges, you can control every other urge. You're going to eat better. Just off rip, you're going to start wanting to eat better. You're going to stop wanting to drink as much. It's not going to be like, man, you're going to say, I'm going to stop drinking. You're just going to not want to do it as much, to the point where you might even give it up, because it's not going to be fulfilling you in the way that it once was. In most cases, we use that as a coping mechanism. Right? Sometimes guys feel like they have to drink in order to get into the mood to talk to women, or to talk to people, or to be themselves. They have to alter their state of mind in order to be more comfortable with themselves. When you don't semen retention, you don't gotta do none of that, because you're already feeling that energy. You're already feeling the benefits of it. And the great thing about the semen retention journey is you can start feeling these benefits really, really quickly. Especially if you've been doing something the same way for a long time, all of a sudden you stop, you're going to start feeling the benefits of it right away. So it's twofold. One, you got the benefits that are going crazy, like, oh man, and other than the flip side of that is you got the urge, you're like, ah, damn. You know what I'm saying? So you're battling these two things, but choose the higher good. The higher good is self-development. The higher good is becoming your true self. The higher good is revealing your true self to the world, so the world can give you whatever it is you want. Man, I love y'all. This Hold Your Nuts podcast, man. I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video. It's Friday, man. Go be great and hold the seed.